Today we're making the angel sleeves swing top. This is such a darling pattern and it's very simple to do, especially for beginners, because there are no zippers or buttons or snaps to deal with. I am using a woven cotton material. It's perfect for this project. Before you start cutting anything out though, make sure that your fabric is folded and that your pattern is laid out on the fold. When you get done cutting, you'll have a front and back piece and 2 sleeves, plus your elastic for the neck. Go ahead and iron and you are ready to start sewing. Step 1 is to hem the curved edge of each sleeve. So you're going to take that curved edge and turn it under by 1/4 inch and then again by another 1/4 inch so that the raw edge is completely hidden. Iron it and pin it in place. Using a straight stitch, sew down this hem close to the edge of the hem. Repeat for the other sleeve piece. If you would like to add any sort of decorative trim to your sleeves like pom-poms or lace, go ahead and add that right at the hem now. Now we're going to attach the sleeves to the bodice. So take one bodice piece and lay it down face up, and then take the sleeve piece with the curve facing towards the bottom and lay it down right sides together, lined up at the very top of that sleeve opening. There's going to be some room at the bottom of the sleeve opening, and that's okay. If you are using a serger, go ahead and serge all the way down to the base of where the armpit opening is. Then you're going to repeat for the other sleeve on the other side of this bodice piece. When you're finished adding the sleeves, you are going to take the other bodice piece and attach it to the sleeves. So you're going to line up each sleeve right side together at the very top of that arm opening on the bodice sleeve and repeat the process. When you are finished adding the sleeves, it will look like this. Go ahead and turn all of the right sides together, lining them up because it's now time to close up the sides. You're going to sew a straight stitch from the base of the armpit all the way down to the very bottom. Okay, now your top looks like this and it's almost done. We just need to create the neck portion of it. So we're going to create a channel for the elastic to go through, and to do that we're going to turn down the top edge of this neck opening first by 1/4 inches and then by 2/3 of an inch. Iron and pin it in place. You're going to do this all the way around the neck opening, and this part will be just a little bit tricky to fold because you're going around 2 big curves and your fold is going to want to roll just a little bit. It's okay if it does because it will be hidden in the end when you have all of the gathers in your piece. Using a straight stitch, sew all the way around this curve, staying close to the edge that you just folded. Don't completely close the circle though, leave a 2-inch gap opening so you can insert your elastic in the next step. Attach your neck elastic to either a bodkin or a safety pin, and then use the opening that you left to insert the elastic. Push the tool all the way through, bunching up your fabric as you go, and make sure to leave the very tail end of the elastic out the whole time. Your bodkin makes it all the way around to the other side. Tie your elastic into a secure knot and then push the knot back into the gap opening and use a straight stitch to close that gap up. Adjust the gathers so that they are even all the way around. For the armpit, you'll either have that serged section or you can trim that section with pinking shears to give it a more finished edge, and then turn it down so that it is facing the wrong side of the fabric, and use a straight stitch to secure it in place like that. To hem the bottom of this top, turn it inside out and then fold up the bottom edge by 1/4 inch and then again by 3/4 inches. Iron it like this all the way around and pin it in place. Use a straight stitch to close this hem, going all the way around. When you're done, it will look like this. Turn it inside out and you are finished. This top goes with everything, but we think it looks especially good with our petal bloomers.